You're watching Fox 17 News.
Patience seems to be wearing thin for some members of the UAW. We are 5 weeks into the union's strike against Detroit's big three automakers, and now some members are urging union leaders to get them back to work. Darren Fletcher, a 28-year veteran of Ford Motor Company, sent a strong message to Union President Shawn Fain. Take a listen.
I go with the B.B. King song. The thrill is gone. Nobody wants to do this. We're all going financially bankrupt. You know, we weren't even getting a full 40 hours a week since like May. And now to be handed $500 a week before taxes, it's killing us.
Meanwhile, experts watching the auto industry said the strike has prompted a widening shortage of mid-sized trucks, which were already in short supply when the strike began back in mid-September. And as the strike enters its 35th day, the ripple effects caused by the work stoppage continue to grow.
A parts supplier in Kent County says it's now forced to make changes, while a local professor thinks long-term damage to the area's economy, even if both sides soon reach a deal, could exist. Fox 17's Marisa Oberly reports, new at 5.
It may not look like it, but production at this die casting plant in Sparta slowed down as soon as the UAW went on strike. The company implemented a no overtime policy to make up for the loss in business, but say if the work stoppage continues, they may need to take other steps.
One mold at a time. Cascade Die Casting Group workers in Sparta create the metal part for side view mirrors. A process the company first began to do in 1978, but Pat Green says their future looks uncertain.
There's no clear path forward for us right now. We don't know for sure what's going to happen today, tomorrow, or next week. Hey, Kathy.
He runs Cascade Die Casting and blames the trouble on the United Auto Workers strike of GM, Ford, and Stellantis. 75% of the company's business comes from the auto industry.
We have content on the Jeep Wrangler, and we sell that to our customer, who then sells it to Jeep. And when the strike happened, they immediately canceled their orders and said, we don't need any more parts now until this comes back to production.
Pat says almost immediately the work stoppage dropped their output by 20%, a significant amount, although it's better than what they initially predicted. Cascade Die Casting canceled overtime and it's lessened the financial impact, but if additional plants close, they plan to ask employees to volunteer for layoffs.
It has been less severe because of the way the strike has rolled out, one plant at a time, but it still hurts.
More than 15% of manufacturing jobs in Kent and Ottawa counties supply components for automakers, according to Paul Isley, who studies West Michigan's economy. He calls the strike's uncertainty the bigger problem for the region than any work stoppage itself.
We're actually getting to the point where certain product lines may end, and they'll end without us having expected that, and so we may have product left. We're going to have new product launches that will be delayed, that we may have been spending money to prepare for. So even when this ends, at this point, the uncertainty created by are we going to strike this or are we going to strike that has changed the investment patterns and will lead to problems for our suppliers as we go into the next product year.
An analysis from Anderson Economic Group estimates the first 4 weeks of the strike cost the auto parts industry $2.6 billion in lost wages and earnings, and calls week 5 a danger zone for those companies.
We're seeing that this is starting to escalate for the suppliers, and particularly the smaller suppliers. So if they're below 50, they don't have a big cushion to handle it shutting down. And so we're seeing the smaller suppliers starting to get on the list of the flagged list of worrying about whether they will exist in a year.
Pat hopes the union and Detroit's Big Three strike a deal before it's too late.
Please reach an agreement soon, because it is starting to impact us and others like us. And there's a lot of people that rely on the automotive industry in the state of Michigan as well as across the country, and everyone's being damaged, not just either the UAW or the automakers.
And for all of the latest developments on the UAW strike, you can head to our website at fox17online.com. Reporting in Sparta, Marisa Oberly, Fox 17 News.